Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. I have some very good news for us as small business owners. They have suspended that BOI filing requirement. That's right. With the Texas judge, I'll show you the headline. That's one of the headlines, but I want to go back here so you can see it. Texas court blocks Treasury from enforcing Corporate Transparency Act impacting tens of millions. Okay. And so the thing about it, everybody's stressed out because they're like, well, we're going to go to jail if we don't fill out this form, in which this is what they were saying. They're threatening us with jail, small business owners with jail. Threatening us with daily fines of $500, just a money grab. And I've always protested this. And the reason I protested this because with this here thing that they're doing, all the information that they want, they can get from the Secretary of State. Okay? If you have a registered business, they can get that information from the Secretary of State, just like Dun and Bradstreet. They do not have to harass us and force us to fill out something that's unnecessary that the Secretary of State as well as the IRS, they have this information as on file already. It's just a waste of tax dollars that they continue to push things down our throat, continue to twist our arms over capital that we don't have. We're constantly forced to do things to give up our rights as citizens, our privacy rights, okay? And again, they're doing it, their whole purpose is because of money laundering and things of that. But again, I digress. The people that they are focusing on should not be small business owners. You have banks that are doing a lot of the money laundering. You have the casinos that are doing the money laundering. Okay? These mom and small pop businesses, most of them or whatever, they're not doing money laundering. And it's just a shame that they continue to push this narrative. We're constantly giving up more and more of our rights, not having any say so in our own private lives, let alone our public lives. This doesn't make any sense. Here it is again. Federal court enjoins enforcement of the uh, Transparency Act, Corporate Transparency Act, nationwide. Companies need not comply with January 1st deadline. So, like I said, I was one of the ones that was making videos explaining to you that you should be filling this out or whatever. Now, if you already filled it out, then hey, nothing's going to happen to you. You just filled it out, no big deal. But one of the things about it, they starting to realize a lot of these people do not understand why they're filling out. What was the purpose of them filling it out? Or if they even have to fill it out. Like if you buy a chef corporation, so whoever originally set up the chef corporation, are they liable? Or when you took over the chef corporation, are you liable for filling out this form? Then they're asking for if you have kids on it, their social security numbers, all of this data to have more exposure of your private life. Okay. So now they're actually suspending it. And this is a good thing. Again, they have, if you have an EIN number, they already got your social from the IRS. They got your information with the Secretary of State. So they have all of this information. There's no need to continue twisting people's arm. It's just redundancy. It's just true redundancy of the way they're continuing to waste our tax dollars. People are starving. They can't pay the rent. They can't pay the rest of their bills. And especially as small business owners, people are losing jobs. You have all of these things that's costing people money in the first place. So why would you try to implement something else like this? This here thing should not have ever been enforced. Not for small business owners. I can see if you was a public traded company, then yes, go after those guys. But mom and pop businesses that aren't publicly traded, because again, most of the time, if there's a mom and pop business that are doing anything illegally, they're already on the local radar with the police. They already know what you're doing. So for you to try to force more and more people to do this here is just a waste. Now, again, here's proof of what I'm saying. Most small businesses are not filing required beneficial ownership forms, okay? Because they are not sure if they need to or because they are procrastinating, according to the poll release. It isn't that they are procrastinating, they don't know what to do. They don't know if they need to do it. What if you had a company that hasn't made any business, haven't made any revenue? People are like, okay, I haven't made any revenue. Why do I have to file? You know, this is the thing that they are really paying attention to. The amount of tax dollars they're wasting on something like this is ridiculous. It's a waste of time. The IRS already knows who's on your company. Okay? Now, again, if you are a public traded company, because here's the thing that really bothered me, they have companies that are put into trust, right? So they're put into trust, assuming, well, their privacy. No, it's not. Like I said, when Obama and the gang got together with this new IRS division, they automatically started piercing the trust. Okay? So, in terms of privacy and things like that, you can have a trustee that's over the trust, but again, they know through the trustee who's the actual owner of the trust. So there's no privacy. And as you can see here, look, the deadline of most BOI reports is January 1st of 2025. Willful violations are punishable. Willful violations. Okay, how many people understand what willful violations are? Okay, are punishable by a fine of $591 a day, up to $10,000, and 2 years in prison, with similar serious penalties for unauthorized disclosure. If you already have my information with the IRS, you have my social security number, you have my name, you have my address, you have my phone number, and you have my information with the Secretary of State. How is it that I am unwillingly disclosing my information? This is why I'm saying this is a waste. This is a waste for them to put people through this. It's unnecessary. This is unnecessary, a waste of government tax dollars, or our tax dollars to be exact. This is our tax dollars that they're actually wasting. Like I said, look at this here. 32 million small businesses required to file BOI reports. 9.1 million had done so as early December. Now, here's the thing about it. You already have these people, but again, we should not have to file this information because the IRS already knows this information. This information is going straight back through the IRS system. It's going straight back through the IRS system. So why are we putting this information? It doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. All right. Now, here's the thing about it. If you have any other questions about this, again, reach out to your CPA attorney. This is the journey of accountancy, right? This is a CPA website and stuff like that that posted this. Newspapers, they all of them should start talking about it. But I just wanted you to know that you no longer have to worry about filling out the BOI form uh, at this moment. Okay, hopefully that it will be indefinitely because the IRS already has this information. So I hope this helps, and I'll see you in the next video.